Today is Thursday. It is October 28th. Welcome to Pilates Yoga. We're going to do a little Pilates that'll get us all warmed up and really observant and aware of our core, which is where we're getting our power from. And then we'll finish off with some yoga, which will create some really nice flexibility in the body and the mind to help us make it through the day. So things to remember in both practices, I like to call them journeys. You're never done. There's always more to do, more to discover. In Pilates, we want to be very aware of using our abdominals and not taxing our lower back. So if you feel like your lower back is straining, you simply take a break and come back in when you can. Another place where you can feel tension if you're not doing the movements correctly is in the back of the neck. So if you start to feel neck tension, you know you need to rest your head down, take a break, and again, come back in. Both practices utilize breathing, connecting with movement. So focus on that. If you happen to inhale when I say exhale, as long as you're breathing, I'm happy. Eventually you figure out the correct way to breathe and why we breathe that way. So first thing we're going to do is take a little time to relax and focus in on breathing. Let's lie down on the mat. Allow your arms to rest at your sides, palms to the sky. You're going to close your eyes and breathe deeply in through your nose, expanding belly, back, and rib cage on the inhale. And then exhale out through the mouth. While we continue to breathe, I want you to bring awareness to your arms and feel a long extension from your shoulders all the way out through your fingertips. So just tense the muscles in your arms without tensing the rest of your body. And then let your arms go soft, and we'll do the same with our legs. We're going to tense those legs, stretching them from hips to heels. And again, the rest of the body remains relaxed. And next, let's shift awareness to our belly. We're going to tense the belly and pull down on the back side of our navel like we're trying to hold it against the spine without holding our breath, without tensing the rest of our body. And then let that release. Try again, navel to spine. Hold it really, really tight. And allow it to release. Once more, let's do navel to spine. Hold it in super tight. And let that release. Now we're going to inhale and just float the arms to the sky. On the exhale, we're going to float back behind us without tensing through the neck or the shoulders. Once they've made it to the mat, I want you to really extend out through your fingertips, push out through your heels, and feel that long openness of your spine. And then feel your body go soft. Now try stretching out through that left hand and left heel. Relax, we'll do the same with the right. Pushing out through right heel and right fingers. And then let that relax. Now we'll inhale both arms towards the sky. And on the exhale, I just want you to cross your arms over your body like you're giving yourself a big hug. Change the arm that's on the top. And again, another nice hug. And then from there, let's start to pull the right knee up to the chest. Hug it close to your body and flex and point that right foot. Roll the ankle around, lead with your big toe. And then do a couple the other way. And then just allow your foot to rest. Let's switch the legs. In goes the right knee. Nice and close for that hug. Flexing and pointing. Circling around. And let's reverse. And then again, just rest your foot. Now let's bring both knees in nice and close. Nice tight hug to the body without tension through the neck or the shoulders. And then a slow little side to side rock. Let's come back to neutral and circle our knees around and around. And then let's reverse that. And just hug the knees in really, really close to the body. Now I want you to tighten the belly, press to the back of the ribs. Bring your nose towards your knees. And release back down. Try again, tighten the belly. Pressing through the back of your ribs. Round up. This is our Pilates C shape. Notice there's no tension in the neck or the shoulders. And release back down. Let's try one more. Tighten the belly, round up. Now stay there. Thumb and index finger triangle lightly on the back of your head. Elbows open. Separate your knees. Start by touching your heels together, toes apart. And then inhale your legs straight out. Exhale back in. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more. Now bring your big toes together. Heels apart as you push out. And then heels together, toes apart as you pull in. So we go inhale, exhale, little arrowhead, V. Arrowhead, V. Arrowhead, V. And notice we haven't changed the upper body at all. Last two. And one more. Good. Now let's bring knees and feet together. Scrunch up all your toes. Press through your arches and then pull back in. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Press out, pull in. Press out, pull in. Press out, continue, but flex your feet. Press and pull. Press and pull. Press, try two more. Press, and one more. Press and pull. Now just press out, stay, and do a little point flex with your feet. About 4, 3, 2, and 1, stay. Now let your arms come alongside your body off the mat. And we're going to start, actually I want you to turn your left palm down, keep your right palm up, and start pumping. So we're going to inhale for 5 pumps, and exhale for 5 pumps, and then flip your hands around. Inhale for 5, and exhale for 5. And we flip on every 10 beats. Level 2, you could modify this by bending your knees. Level 1, you could rest your feet on the mat. Let's hold up. Tuck your knees all the way in. Rest your head down and breathe. Whew. All right, hopefully you feel a little bit warmer and we're ready to move into some roll-ups. So we're all starting with knees bent, feet on the floor, legs firmly pressed together, arms behind our shoulders on the mat. Now when we roll up, you're only going to roll as far as you can without engaging those hip flexors. Keeping your knees bent really helps to focus on the belly and not engaging the hip flexors. So we inhale, lift the arms, drop the shoulders back. Exhale, tighten the belly to peel you off the floor as far as you can come up. Inhale, and exhale, tuck and roll down. Inhale, arms come up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, pulling the belly tight to roll you off the mat. Inhale, exhale, tuck, and roll back down. Again, inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, use the belly to peel you up. Stretch as far as you can. Inhale, exhale, tuck, and roll down. Inhale, arms come up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, using the belly to peel you up, come up as far as you can. Inhale, exhale, tuck, and roll down. Now, level 2 people can try stretching legs out straight. Inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, using the belly to peel you up. Stretch as far as you can. Inhale, exhale, tuck, and roll down. And it's a lot easier to cheat with your legs straight. Inhale, arms come up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, use your belly because there's a tendency to use those hip flexors to pull you up. Inhale, exhale, tuck, and roll down. Let's all try 2 more. Inhale, arms up, shoulders are dropped. Exhale, the belly does the work to peel us up. We stretch as far as we can. Inhale, exhale, tuck, and roll down. Let's try that once more. Inhale, arms up, drop the shoulders back. Exhale, use the belly to peel you up. Stretch as far as you can. Inhale, exhale, tuck, and roll back down. Once you're down, just a nice long stretch and breathe. Very good. All right, from there, we're going to bring the knees back into our chest. Tighten the belly, press to the back of the ribs. Return to that C shape. Arms alongside us, palms to the sky. Bend your elbows, fingertips meet the shoulders. On the inhale, push arms and legs straight. Open, close legs. Exhale, bend knees. And then elbows. Inhale, push straight. Open, close. Exhale, knees. 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 2 more. Inhale, push straight. Open, close. Exhale, knees. 1 more. Inhale, push straight. Open, close. Exhale, knees and elbows. Tuck your knees all the way in. Send your head back down and breathe. All right, now we're ready for some leg circles. We're going to stretch our left leg super straight, toes on the ceiling, directly over the nose. Right knee stays bent, foot on the mat, level 1. Level 2, push your right leg out straight. Everybody's arms alongside the body, palms to the sky. Left leg crosses right, circles out and up. Now think about drawing circles about the size of a large beach ball. And I want them to be directly above us on the ceiling. We don't want to feel any movement in the pelvis. And when we circle that leg out, we want to make sure we're not going past the width of our hip. Last 2. 1 more. Now let's go the other way. Out first and then in and up. Last 2. 1 more. And remain there. Now bring both legs together. All right, toes are touching, heels apart. Inhale, drop halfway. Exhale, come round and up. Inhale, down. Exhale, around. Now halfway down is where we're shooting for. But if you're feeling this in your lower back, don't go so low. And when we sweep the legs out and around, we're not taking them much wider than those hips. Last 2. 1 more. And hold right there. Now let's switch. We'll keep our right leg extended. Left knee bent, foot on the mat, or you can push the leg out straight. Right leg crosses left, circles out and up. Holding that belly button super tight. Nice, controlled, deliberate movements, connecting with your breath. Last 1. And then we'll go the other way, out first and then in and up. Last 2. Last 1. And hold your leg up. Now bring the other leg up. Toes together, heels apart. This time legs sweep around. They come together. Exhale, they lift up. Inhale around. Exhale, pull. And we know any type of double leg movement is going to really target that lower belly. That'll be hard on your lower back if you're not keeping those abdominals engaged. 2 to go. Last 1. Hold right there. Now, legs fully extended, both legs circle to the left, and then come back around to the right. Now your circle should be smaller. Think about the size of a basketball. And we're tracing those circles on the ceiling directly above us. Make sure each circle has its own begin point and end point. Last 2. Last set. Hold right there. Very good. Tuck your knees in. Breathe. All right, from there, let's go ahead and roll up. Once you've made it up, let's sit up nice and straight. So we're going to keep our legs together, pushing out through the heels. Make a fist with your hands. Press your knuckles together. Let your thumbs point down. Elbows are shoulder level. On the inhale, I want you to start scooping the belly in and pulling back. On the exhale, the arms extend. Now as they're opening, we pull ourselves up. We fold ourselves in half, ribs to thighs, hands together behind us. Inhale, lift towards the sky. And then exhale, reach for your toes. And come back up. Let's try again. Knuckles together, thumbs down. So we inhale, pull, scoop. Exhale, arms extend, open as you fold. Hook together, inhale, higher up. Exhale to your toes. Come back up, try again. Knuckles together, thumbs down. Inhale, scoop. Exhale, arms extend. Fold forward. Inhale, stretch higher. Exhale to our toes. Come back up, try 2 more. Knuckles together, thumbs down. Inhale, scoop back. Exhale, arms extend, open, fold. Hook together, inhale, lift. Exhale to our toes. And let's try 1 more. Knuckles together, thumbs down. Inhale, pull back. Exhale, arms extend, open wide, fold forward, hook together, inhale, lift up. And exhale, reach to your toes. Good job. And then from there, let's come back up. Now we're going to bend the knees. All right, and we're going to keep our thighs nice and close to our body. We can put our hands under our thighs. Balance on your tailbone, big toes touching, knees apart. Shoulders relaxed, nose tucks down between your knees. Chin is on your chest. That's level 1. Level 2, same thing, but you can bring your hands across your shins. So we're using only the belly to pull us back and only the belly to bring us back up again. Rolling like a ball. Now you do these at your own pace, but focus on really engaging the belly to pull you back. And you have to pull even tighter to bring yourself back up. Let's all try 1 more. And then once you're there, just hang out in your nice tucked in position. Now we're ready for single leg stretch. So I want you to keep your left knee drawn in, extend the right leg out, and then roll yourself back until the back of your ribs are on the mat and you remain in that C shape. Right hand goes atop left knee, left hand goes atop left ankle, elbows open, and we alternate. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, big hold. Switch hold, switch hold, switch hold, switch 2 more, switch 1 more, switch hold. Now bring both knees in. Double leg stretch. Hands could be resting on your ankles or maybe up here on your shins or down there on the tops of your feet. As we inhale, start to extend the arms up and then stretch arms and legs out straight. Exhale, sweep the arms around, tuck the knees in. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, pull. Last 2. Try 1 more. Hold right there. All right, so straight single leg stretch. Let's extend the left leg. Hands as close to your ankle as you can reach. If you can't get all the way up to your ankle, that's okay. Behind the calf works. Just don't hold behind the knee or down here on the thigh. It's got to be calf or higher. Meanwhile, right leg's going to join the left leg. But then the left leg starts pulling forward towards your face. And think about pulling your right leg away from your left leg and then switch. So we want to be a nice, powerful movement without yanking or forcing. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now bring both legs together. Thumb and index finger triangle for everybody. Level 1, place it under your tailbone. That's going to help your lower belly and your back. Level 2 people are going to press that tailbone into the mat, put the triangle on the back of your head. Everybody's up in the C shape. We inhale, drop slowly, 1, 2, 3. On the exhale, we snap the legs up without lifting your butt. So it's inhale, lower. Exhale, pull. Let's try 1 more. All right, everybody knees to chest. Triangle behind the head for all. Bring yourself up into that C shape. Left knee and right leg out. Start with just a leg, straight in, straight out. So notice that there's no movement in the hips. Once we start to twist, keep the movement out of your hips. 4, 3, 2, stay now a little higher. Bring the opposite armpit towards your knee, and then we're going to switch. Lift, twist, lift, twist, lift, twist, lift, twist. Try to really work at keeping your elbows super wide, so we're not pulling in with the shoulder. Lift, twist, lift, twist, lift, twist, lift, twist, lift, twist, lift, twist. Do 8 and 6. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Switch, hold. Switch, hold, last one. Switch, hold. Knees in. Rest your head down and breathe. How about a couple knee circles round and round? And we'll go the other way. And then let your feet rest down with your knees bent. Open your arms wide and drop both of your knees to your left as you look right. We'll come back up. We're going to let our knees drop to the right as we look left. And then let's come back to our neutral center. Now we're going to keep those knees bent with our feet on the mat. Space your feet apart about hips distance, toes in, heels out. And keep enough space between your gluteals and your heels so that when you start to lift up into bridge, you're activating hamstrings and gluteals. We don't want to feel pressure in the knees or overuse of the thighs. Think about the back side of your body. Meanwhile, arms long and straight at our sides. As we inhale, we start tightening the belly, and that's what's going to peel us off the mat, one vertebra at a time, taking us into our bridge. No weight in the neck. And then exhale, let's slowly melt back down, one segment at a time. Try again, inhale, tightening the belly as we're slowly peeling up. And then exhale as we make our way back down. Inhale again, slowly peeling up. And exhale as we melt, coming back down. Inhale, tightening the belly, we're peeling up. And exhale, melting back down. Again, let's inhale and slowly peel up. Now this time I want you to remain in your bridge. Bring your left knee to your chest, extend it nice and straight, and then let's lower and lift. Flex, point, down, up. Last 2. One more. And then keep the leg up, draw a little circle up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, reverse. And notice it's the whole leg circling, not just your ankle or your foot. 4, 3, 2, big hold. Good, now let's rebend. Place that foot down. Continue to hold that bridge, but switch. No, right knee in. Extend the leg up. Let's lower and lift. Down, up. Flex, point. Last 2. One more. Hold the leg up. We'll circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. Good. Let's rebend. Place the foot down. Bridge a little bit higher. Inhale, float the arms up. And then exhale. Slowly melt down. Once we're back down, let's wrap the arms around. Give ourselves another nice hug. Change the arm that's on the top. And then let's bring both knees in. And feel that good stretch down the length of your spine into those gluteals. Have more circles around in one direction. And then let's go the other way. Good, and then from there, we'll rest our feet back down. Now let's stretch out one leg straight. So the leg that's closest to the front of your mat can go straight and just roll on to that straight leg. We're gonna do a couple side lying exercises. So to start, I want you in a nice straight line parallel to the edge of your mat. You could stay up on your forearm as long as you don't end up down here sinking into your shoulder, or you could stretch all the way out straight. So keeping that arm stretched. We don't want to bend it, get nice and comfortable. We want to make this work to stay in this position. I avoid this position because it's too much stress and tension on the neck because people collapse through here. So it's either going to be all the way up or all the way down. Then lift the legs up, move them to the front edge of your mat, and then go a little bit beyond that. So if you were to look down at yourself from the ceiling, you would look like a boomerang. A little bit of internal rotation at the hip. We're going to lift and lower the top leg. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, 2 more, point, 1 more, point, flex, stay. Good. From there, I want you to bend the knee, pull your heel to your butt, extend the leg back, sweep forward. So we're going to bend, push through, extend, sweep, bend, push through, extend, sweep, bend, push through, extend, sweep, bend, push through, extend. 1 more, bend, push through, extend. Now let's reverse that. So sweep back, bend, pull through, extend. Sweep back, bend, pull through, extend. Sweep back, bend, pull through. 2 more, sweep back, bend, pull through. Last one, sweep back, bend, pull through, and stretch. Now bring your leg back to that neutral position, still with that internal rotation, little circles right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold up. Now let the bottom leg beat up the top leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the legs up, circle together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then how about backwards? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. And then just keep those legs up. Try to go a little bit more and then come all the way down. Once we're down, go ahead and roll onto that belly. Stretch your arms out really, really long and straight. Try to reach a little farther with your left arm and your right leg, and then lift up. Come down and we'll switch, extend, lift. Lower down, switch again, extend and lift. Lower down, switch, extend and lift. And lower down. Now arms and legs together, extend, lift up, hold it, and start to pump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay up. A little higher, and come all the way down. Very good. Slide your hands closer to your shoulders, tuck your elbows in, press through the tops of your feet, lengthen out through the top of your head, and then start to lift upper body. Push yourself all the way up. Let's stretch all the way back. And that brings us into a nice extended child's pose. Turning your palms towards the sky. Breathe. Let's bring the hands closer to the knees. Lift up the upper body. And then come around and have a seat. Once we have a seat, let's extend the legs out straight. Push out through the heels. If you need to sit on a pillow to lift those hips to allow your back and your legs to remain straight, go ahead and insert that now. Meanwhile, arms out, palms facing up, cup of tea balanced on the top of your head. As we exhale, rotate to the right, inhale, center, exhale to your left and center. So go ahead, twist, pulse, center, 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 twist, pulse. 2 more, twist, pulse. 1 more set, twist, pulse. Last one, twist, pulse, and center. Let the arms come down. Do a couple shoulder rolls from back to front. Good, and then remove that pillow if you're using it. Bend your knees. Place your hands behind your thighs. Relax your shoulders from your ears. Find your balance on your tailbone. Without allowing your back to round, start extending your legs. Go where you can. Once there, edge your arms. Good, now slowly open down, down to the ground. Once there, stretch it all straight. Keep the front leg straight, bend the back knee, foot on the mat. That's going to allow you to roll onto your side, and hopefully that puts you on your other side. And we're ready to do a couple side lying exercises on this side. So remember, all the way up on that forearm, or all the way down on our straight arm. Everybody's got nice tight tummies. We lift the legs, move them to the edge of our mat, and then take them a little past that. Slight internal rotation at the hip, top leg, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point. Now let's reverse. Make it a flex and a point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. 2 more, flex, 1 more, flex, and point. All right, so from here, we're gonna bend the knee, push the leg back, sweep front, bend, push through, extend, sweep front, bend, push through, extend. And make sure when you're doing this that you're still balancing that little cup of tea on the side of your hip. Let's do 1 more. Sweep front, bend, push through, and stretch. Now let's reverse it. Bend, pull through, extend, and sweep. Bend, pull through, extend, and sweep. Bend, pull through, extend, and sweep. Bend, pull through, extend. Last 2. Bend, pull through, extend. Here's 1 more. Bend, pull through, extend, and sweep. Now bring the leg back to that neutral place, still with internal rotation. Small, quick circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it. Bottom leg beats it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold. Both legs circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's reverse. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. And then just hold your legs up. Try to go a little more, and then finally, all the way down. Once there, go ahead and roll onto that belly. Again, let's stretch everything out nice and straight. Slide your hands closer to your armpits, tuck your elbows in, press through the tops of your feet and your hip bones. Pull out through the top of your head and begin to lift up. Exhale, take your time pushing all the way back, and that brings us into our extended child's pose. Good, now press down through the palms, scoop the belly, and round up for cat. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. Exhale again, round cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale, round out cat. And inhale for cow. And then just hang out in neutral spine. So whenever we're bearing weight into our hands, we want to have foundational hands. So fingers are widespread. Hands are turned in slightly. So if they were to come together, thumb and index fingers would form a triangle. Pressing down through the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th knuckles on both hands. Meanwhile, tops of the feet are pressed down, hips are over knees. We're going to extend our left leg behind us, push out through the heel. And then add your right arm forward, letting your right palm turn towards the sky. Exhale, let's return to all fours and switch. Extend and reach. Exhale, lower, switch again. Extend, reach. Exhale, lower, switch, extend, reach. And let's do 1 more each. Extend, reach. Exhale, lower, switch, 1 more. Extend, reach. And then we're back to all fours. Now I want you to just tuck your toes under and push out through the heels of your feet. And then let the tops of your feet rest into the mat. Big toes closer, knees apart. Let's push back and return to extended child's pose. Flip the hands back over so you've got those foundational hands. Tuck the toes, lift the tailbone. Drop the head through the arms. Let your rib cage pull closer to your thighs. And the back of your shoulder blades are reaching towards those gluteals. Nodding the head yes. Shaking the head no. And then just hanging out here, and let's add a few walks of our dog. Raise up both heels. And then press them back down. Try again. Let's raise our heels. And press them down. From there, we're going to inhale ourselves into a nice strong plank. So think about pushing away from the mat, holding your belly firm, but relaxing the buttocks and really stretching from your heels to the top of your head. Press back up into down dog. Inhale, return to that plank. And exhale, down dog. Once more, hold your plank. Now ease down to the knees. There's modified plank. And then as we exhale, we're going to lower. Elbows are widening. Chest down first, then hips. Elbows tuck in. Press through the tops of your feet and your hip bones. Lengthen, rise for cobra. Push all the way back into extended child's pose. Tuck the toes. Foundational hands. We rise back up into downward facing dog. A few more walks of the dog. And then we raise up those heels. Press them back down. Now take a giant step forward with your left foot. We place it between the hands. We've got our knee over our ankle, our eyes looking out. And there's our runner's lunge. Go ahead and sink down onto the right knee and the top of your right foot. And then let's reach towards the sky. Relaxing our shoulders. Open that heart. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Tuck the right toes, return to that lunge. Send your left foot back into plank, and return to down dog. Let's walk our dog a few more times. Raise up those heels, and press them back down. Giant step forward with our right foot this time. Placing it between the hands, eyes looking out. Nice long line to the body. Good, now go ahead and sink down onto the left knee and the top of your left foot. And then proceed to lift the arms towards the sky. Exhale, fold hands to the mat. Tuck the left toes, lift the left knee. Return to your lunge. Now let's step the left foot forward. And once it's there, we want to keep our big toes close and our heels slightly apart. Feel your ribs rest against your thighs. And just relax that upper body. Now from there, let's slowly roll up. Reach up and touch the sky. Exhale, return to your heart. Inhale to the sky. And exhale to the heart. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, let's fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Now let's step back with our right foot into lunge. Once there, push down through the right heel, turn your right toes out, and let's align our left heel with the back of our right heel. Once ready, start lifting up our body. Let your hip bones remain forward. Shoulders are squared out over your hips, and then just add your arms for warrior one. Good, then let the arms come forward. And let's pull our left leg straight without locking. Begin to open that right hip. We end up facing the wide edge of our mat with our toes in, our heels out. 5-pointed star, palms facing open to the sky. Keep the belly button nice and tight and begin to hinge forward. Stopping when your back is parallel to the ceiling. Exhale as we fold forward, hands return to the mat. Inhale with our flat back looking out. Exhale, let's see if we can sink a little deeper. Bending the elbows, letting the forearms drop. Press down through the palms, pushing the arms straight. Slide your left hand over, it's centered beneath you, and then push on it with your right hand. Inhale, right arm to the side. Exhale, revolve with the waist. Twisting straddle. Now as we exhale, lower that right arm to shoulder level, and then inhale the left arm to shoulder level so we're back in our airplane. Let's inhale, slowly rise to standing. Return to your star. palms facing open to the sky. From there, we're ready to turn our left toes to the front end of our mat. Keeping the front of our body facing the side of our mat, but we're going to gaze out over that left hand. Remember, body weight remains centered between our feet, but the weight that's in our left foot is pressing into the second, third, and fourth toe knuckles. Now extend out a little farther. Let's lift that arm, lower the right, turning left palm to the sky, and really stretch all the way up the left side of your body. On the exhale, we're going to bring left forearm to left thigh, extending right arm to the sky. Stay out of that left shoulder, and there would be our modified extended angle pose. Let the right arm start to lower towards your right hip. It's going to make a full circle. On the way back up, the upper body is going to follow, returning to reverse warrior. But then pulling that left leg straight without locking takes us into reverse triangle. Then we're ready to come back to our starting position. And actually visualize yourself being pressed between two panes of glass. So while we're being pressed between the glass, we start pulling our right hip to the right and reaching that left arm away from the right. Once we can't go any further in either direction, go ahead and lower the left and lift the right. And feel like you're being pulled towards the sky. Pressing that right hip a tiny bit forward, rolling that left shoulder a tiny bit back, or right shoulder a tiny bit back. That's going to keep your body in that nice straight line. Take one more inhale in our triangle. On the exhale, begin to bend the left knee and start revolving your upper body. Once your hands make it to the mat, return to the ball of your right foot. That brings us right back into lunge. I'm going to step our left foot back into our good sturdy plank. Exhale as we're lowering, elbows are wide, chest is down, hips are down, elbows tuck in. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes. Come on back up into down dog. Inhale, let's return to plank. And exhale again, down dog. Let's take the right leg, extend through the heel, reach behind you, and then stretch towards the sky for three-legged dog. Now let's step that foot forward, bring it between your hands. And we're back into our lunge. From there, I want you to push your body weight forward onto your right foot as you're straightening your right leg. Let's extend the left leg behind us, hip level. Hands are forming a tripod with your right foot, and that just brings you into tripod balance. If you want to try half moon, simply align your right thumb with your right pinky toe. Roll the left hip open and extend that left arm towards the sky. Let's exhale that hand back down. And then let's step the left foot back in. Toes are in, heels are out, upper body resting against our thighs. And then let's inhale and slowly roll up from there. Reach high and touch the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, extend. This time as we exhale, I want you to bend your knees. And as you're bending your knees, you're going to sink your hips and pull your knees closer and closer together. Keeping your ribs off your thighs. Here's our chair pose. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Take a step back with your left foot into your lunge. Once there, push your left heel down, turn your left toes out, align your left heel with the back of your right heel, and then start lifting upper body. Hip bones face forward, shoulders square over hips. We'll add the arms, warrior one. Let the arms come forward, and then start pulling your right leg straight. Open the hips, open that arm, toes in, heels out, feet a little wider than hips, palms to the sky, 5-pointed star. Good, now inhale the arms up. Exhale, let them open and come together behind your back. Once there, you're going to start drawing down with those hands, drawing the shoulder blades together, lifting and opening your heart, tipping your head back to open your throat. And then inhale back to neutral, and exhale, begin to hinge forward. Lead with your ribs. Pull down as far as you can go, and then let your head drop, and let the arms lift higher. And don't forget, bending your knees is perfectly fine. Exhale, let's release the hands. Return them to the mat. Pushing down through the palms, the arms go straight. Slide that right hand over so it's centered beneath you. Push on it with your left. And then inhale, left arm to the side. Exhale, revolve with the waist. Twisting straddle. Exhale the hand back down. Inhale, flat back, look out. Exhale, both arms extend. There's airplane. And then inhale, rise back up to standing. 5-pointed star. Turn your right toes to the front end of your mat. Align your right heel with your left arch. Keep the front of your body facing the side of your mat, and then bend your right knee. Really work at balancing your body weight equally into both feet. Pressing into your second, third, and fourth toe knuckles. Extend that right arm a little farther. Lift the right, lower the left, turning right palm to the sky. Reverse warrior. As we exhale, let's bring right forearm to right thigh. Send that left arm to the sky. Stay out of that right shoulder. And then start lowering the left arm towards your hip so it can make a full circle. As it comes back up, we move right back into reverse warrior. And then we start pulling that right leg straight without blocking. Brings us into our reverse triangle. And then let's bring our arms back to our start position. And we're ready to begin building our triangle. We're envisioning ourselves pressed between two panes of glass. While we're being pressed, we're pulling our left hip left, extending that right arm as far away from our left hip as we can. And then from there, go ahead and lower your right and lift your left. When I feel like our left hand is being drawn towards the sky. Let's take one more inhale. On the exhale, let's start rebending the right knee. Let your hands return to the mat, and you're back up onto the ball of your left foot. Now we can step our right foot back, and there's our good strong plank. Exhale, lowering with our elbows wide, chest down, hips down, elbows tuck in. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Let's extend through the left heel and then start lifting towards the sky for three-legged dog. And then take that foot and step it between your hands, bringing you back into your lunge. Now we're ready to push our weight forward onto our left foot as we're straightening the left leg, extending the right leg behind us hip level, and placing our hands so they form a tripod with our left foot. We can remain in tripod balance, or we could align left thumb with left pinky toe. Start to roll your right hip open, and then extend the right arm to the sky. And there's our half moon balance. Exhale, right hand down if it's lifted. Go ahead and step the right foot in. So we've got our toes and heels out. Inhale, rolling up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Let's inhale again, extend. Hips, pulling the knees closer and closer together as you're sitting down into that chair, keeping your ribs away from your thighs. And then from there, let's fold forward. Let your fingertips return to the mat. Take a step back with right foot, then left foot. And that returns us to our plank. I'm going to keep right shoulder over right wrist, and let's turn to the side for side plank. Feel free to modify onto the side of your right knee. Come back around into full plank, and then we'll switch. Left shoulder over left wrist. Same thing. And let's exhale back down and just hold on to that super strong plank. From there, let's ease to the knees, the tops of our feet. Taking the knees a little bit wider, we're going to push back with that tailbone. Let your chest drop through your knees, forehead's on the mat. Breathe. Taking our left arm, pass it through the right armpit. Bring that arm out and we'll switch. Passing right through left. Bring the arm back out and push back through that tailbone. Sliding the hands closer to the knees, let's lift upper body. And then once we're up, we'll come around. And let's start with our butterfly. We're going to place the soles of our feet close together. Let our feet rest in the palms of our hands. And then pull your heels in closer to your body. While we're doing that, we're going to work at opening the knees, keeping the head lifted and the shoulders relaxed. And then exhale, let's go soft. We'll stretch our left leg out straight. And then place our right ankle bone on our left thigh. Use your right hand to push gently on that right inner thigh until you feel some resistance in that right hip. And then we're going to ease up a little bit. And I want you to start shifting your weight onto your left hip, bend the left knee. Bring that heel close to your body, and then try pressing your right foot into the mat. Want to work at keeping our weight centered. Placing that right upper arm against right inner thigh. Let your left hand walk a little farther back. Inhale, taller and straighter. And then exhale, rotating at the waist until we can look over that left shoulder. Inhale, extend to the sky. And exhale, float that arm down. Now let's go ahead and stretch out our right leg straight. I'm going to place our left ankle on our right thigh this time. And just use that left hand to push gently on that left inner thigh till we're feeling some good resistance in our hip. And then as we exhale, let's soften a bit. And begin to shift your weight onto your right hip, bending the right knee. We're going to bring that right heel close to the bottom. And then pushing that left foot into the mat. Use the upper left arm to press against that inner left thigh. Take your right hand a little bit further back so it's right behind your tailbone. Inhale, sit taller and straighter. And then exhale, rotating at the waist until we can look over that right shoulder. And then inhale towards the sky. And exhale, open down. From there, let's re-extend both legs out. And you can let your knees jump up and down a couple times. And then just let them relax. Hands on either side. Start to walk forward with your hands, melting your upper body down, and then your head comes down last. And then we'll slowly come back up. Once we've made it back up, let's cross our legs tailor style. And when we're in this seated position, really work at feeling those sit bones pressing down into the mat. Lifting the shoulder blades and then dropping them down. Let's place our hands together at the heart. Lace your fingers and push away with your palms. Breathe across upper back and back of shoulders. And then turn your palms to face you and imagine that you've got a large ball that you're hugging into your body. Take a big inhale, sit a little taller, and then exhale. Rotate at the waist to the right. Inhale back to center. And exhale, rotate to your left. And then inhale back to center. Let's turn the palms away once again and press. And then as we inhale, lift towards the sky. Keeping our shoulders away from our ears. Pulling a little taller and side bend to your left. Inhale, lift. And exhale, side bend right. Inhale, lift again. And then let the fingers release and float all the way down. Once there, roll your shoulders from back to front. And then let's try a little bit larger circles. Good, and then just keep the arms outstretched. Bring the wrist under your armpits. Think about pointing your thumbs downward, opening your heart, opening your throat. Release, pull around back so the hands meet. And back into the armpits. Sweep around. Let's try one more sweep around. And pull open. Good, and then let it all relax. Let the back of your hands rest on your knees. Palms to the sky. Continuing to breathe deeply and just letting all of that residual tension flow out of your body. And let our chin fall to our chest, breathing into the back of our neck. Tipping left ear to left shoulder. Dropping chin and tipping right. Dropping chin and tipping left. Dropping chin and tip right. Dropping that chin. And slowly coming back up. And let's take a few more breaths while we're here. And then let your hands come together at your heart. Inhale, open your arms, open your heart really, really wide. Let your hands pull together. Yay! All right, that completes our Pilates yoga combo class for this morning. I hope that you feel powerful from within. Don't forget to hydrate. You want to keep those muscles nice and juicy. To make sure that we're actively spreading random acts of kindness, but we're going to actively keep our germs to ourselves and fight off other people's germs by wearing a mask when we are out and about. I thank you so much for joining me this morning. I will be back tomorrow to let you know what's taking place. So stay tuned for that. And don't forget, early voting has started. So now's your chance to go out and cast your vote. They've made it so easy to find a place to do it at your convenience. So go ahead. Take good care, be healthy, be safe, and I'll see you guys soon.